Hello guys, I am Shahzad Ahmed from Shakespeare.com and welcome in lecture number 4. Today we are going to discuss about the root. So how can you define your root or how can you manage your root from the config file? First of all, we have downloaded our Codeigniter setup and we have created our first controller, which is home controller. Now I'm just telling you that how Codeigniter URL works. So first of all, we have created our project as a ACI, that means advanced CI. So this is the root of our folder. So we keep our all Codeigniter setup in this folder. So how can you access that? This is very basic, but I'm okay. ACI. So in this way you can access your controller. And for suppose if you have another, for suppose second method, and now I'm saying that this is my second method. Okay, so how can you access this method? So first of all, you can use index.php, then your controller, the controller is home. So as you can see, this is the home controller. Then you can add your method's name. So what is the name of your method? The second method is the name of your method. So second method, hit the enter button. So as you can see, you are now accessing your this method. So for suppose if you have hundreds of methods, you can access like this. But as you can see, this is the index.php. We have created the .htaccess file, and now you don't need to add the index.php. You can access directly like your home controller, then your method. Okay, so perfect. Now how can you pass your argument? Okay, so as you can see, you can pass your argument. So this is your home controller. First of all, your website name. So for suppose this is your root controller, and if I'm saying that www.shakespeare.com. okay, so now that means this is the root of my website, same as ACI. Okay, so this is your website, then your controller, then your method, then you can pass your parameter. For suppose I'm passing the parameter 20. Now as you can see, you are passing the parameter, but you have to receive your parameter here. For suppose I'm saying one parameter, and now refresh the page, and now I'm concatenating .1 because we are receiving the one parameter. So as you can see, it's saying 20. Now you can pass multiple parameters like 20 and 30/40. For suppose you are passing 3 parameters. Now here you can receive 3 parameters. For suppose 2, 3. This is very basics. You can call your, for suppose 2, and now I'm going to add the BR, and now I'm saying that please access the third 3. This is 3. Now go to your page, refresh the page. Now as you can see, why are saying you are passing 1 and 1, 2, 3. This is your 1, this is your 2, this is your, oh, of course you are receiving 3 parameters here, but you are passing only 1 parameter. What you just need to pass the second and also the third parameter. So in this way you can pass as many as parameter as you want. So now, so this is very basics. Now go to your root sections. For suppose you want to create your own roots. So how can you do that? So now how can you do that? For suppose this is your root variable. Now I'm saying for suppose settings. Whenever someone access the setting, I'm saying this is the home/settings method. So whenever someone access your settings, that means you are going to execute this controller and this method. So how can you do that? First of all, create your method here, and now write your method's name settings. So settings and echo something. For suppose I'm saying working. Go to your page, refresh the page. Now access your this route. For suppose you can write settings, hit the enter button, settings, spelling mistakes, hit the enter button. So now as you can see, you are passing only settings, and now it's executing this method. Why it's executing? Because you are defining in the routes file. Why? Because you are saying if someone access the settings URL, please execute this controller or this method. Okay, so now it's accessing like this. If you are removing this, okay, now if you are removing, for suppose this, and now access the URL. So now as you can see, it's saying 404 not found, because this is the controller. You know very well, after your project name or after your domain name, the first word is your controller, second is your method, then your parameters. Okay, so in this way the Codeigniter URL works. But now you are creating your own route settings in your routes.php file, and you are saying whenever someone accesses the settings, that means execute this method. Okay, clear? Now if you want to execute this index method, what you need, just need to pass the index method here. Go to your page, refresh the page. So now as you can see, it's executing this. Oh, now I'm saying this is the index method. Sorry, this is the index method. Go to your page, refresh the page. So now as you can see, it's saying this is the index method. So you can define as many as routes as you need. For suppose I'm saying this is my login or login URL, login, or for suppose I'm saying new user. So this is the URL. We will discuss about how can you create your dynamic URL, but for now we are creating the URL like this. I'm saying whenever someone access this new user, execute the home controller first of all, then the method of the controller. For suppose I'm saying new user. Okay, now what you need, just need to create this method. If I'm saying new user, new dash user, hit the enter button. So now as you can see, it's saying 404 not found, because this route or this route is not available. So that's why. Okay, create your new user method inside your home controller or in your home controller. So now I'm saying create the home controller, and now I'm saying echo. I'm saying new user method is working. Go to your page, refresh the page. So now as you can see, it's working fine. So this is the new user URL and this is the method. You are executing this. So now it's fine. You can access any controller, or you can create your own routes like this. So how can you pass your argument? For suppose if you are passing the argument like this, user Shegzi. So now how can you are passing this parameter, but you need to define the parameter also in your routes or root.php file. So this is your routes.php file. So now how can you define? I'm saying if you are passing 1, for suppose, that means you are saying that after the new user, you have your num for suppose, but in the braces. So now you are saying accept only numbers. Now you have to pass the, for suppose, $1 or 1, whatever you want to write. You are passing the first parameter after your this root, and now you are saying that, oh, you are passing this parameter, then you have to define or you have to receive the parameter here. So now new user, so as you can see, this is the new user. You are passing the parameter here, but you are not receiving the parameter here. Go to your page, refresh the page. So now as you can see, it's working fine, but you are passing the parameter in the URL, but you are not receiving the parameter or the value in this method. So how can you do that? I'm saying that this is 1 or this is first parameter, and now because we are sending the first parameter and now you are receiving the first parameter here, you have to receive the first parameter here, and now you have to echo this first parameter. For suppose first, go to your page, refresh the page. Now as you can see, it's showing 1. Okay, so now I'm saying that this is the BR, refresh the page. So now as you can see, it's saying 1. You can pass as many as parameter. For suppose if you are passing another parameter, add the slash. Now add the, because you are passing number, so that's why you are saying, oh, every number. Okay, now as you can see, you are passing 2 parameters here. Go to your page, refresh the page. So now as you can see, it's saying not found. Why? Because you are passing the 2 parameter, but you are not receiving the 2 parameters here. For suppose I'm saying 2, go to your page, refresh the page. Okay, now it's not working. Okay, so you have to receive your second parameter also here. Second, go to your page, refresh the page. Why it's not? Oh, because you're passing the 1. You have to pass the second values to enter the batch. So now as you can see, it's now working your roots. Now you can Control D, means copy paste. Now you can echo the second variables. Okay, remove this, go to your page, refresh the page. So now as you can see, you are passing the 2 parameter and you are receiving the 2 parameters here, but you are creating your own roots. Okay, so in this way you can create your own roots. You learned how can you create your own roots. You learned how can you pass your argument. Okay, so now if, for suppose, if you are saying that you are passing, for suppose I'm saying I'm defining one root, I'm saying please execute this. I'm saying profile. Okay, I'm saying go to the home controller and execute this profile method. But whenever someone access this user profile, for suppose I'm saying user and now I'm saying profile. Okay, whenever someone access the user profile with one argument, go to the home controller, execute the profile method. Okay, I'm creating the profile method. Which method? Profile. Now you are passing the one argument. You have to receive the one argument here. For suppose value, whatever you want to write. I'm saying one value. Echo this one value, and now go to your routes.php file. You are receiving the number here, so you have to define the $1. That means variable. Okay, now what you need, just need to pass, you need to access the user dash profile slash, for suppose 2, enter. So now as you can see, it's working fine. But if you are saying that whenever someone access this method, you are executing this in the index method. That means this in that index method. So now define your index method here. First of all, and now you are passing the parameter, so you have to receive the parameter here for suppose 1, and now you have to say that execute this one. Okay, go to your page, refresh the page. So now as you can see, it's working fine. If you concatenate this for suppose index method, go to your page, refresh the page. So now it's saying index method. So now I'm saying that if you are passing the string here for suppose string string and hit the enter button. So now as you can see, it's saying 404 not found, because you are saying that please accept the only numbers, not anything. If you want to send anything here after your routes, so then you have to define any. Okay, so now go to your page, refresh the page. So now as you can see, it's working fine. You can define anything here, any dash thing dash here, hit the enter button. So now as you can see, it's working fine. So in this way you can create your own routes or route, or you can pass your route, you can pass your arguments, and you can execute any controller or any methods. You can create another controller and you can define that controller here. In simple words, these are the values, which values, these values, your user can access your values with this, and these values are those values you can define in your controller. Okay, so I hope you are enjoying this series. If you think we are doing good, feel free to share our courses and our videos. So I think this is enough for today. In the next lecture we are going to cover some other topic like cache. Don't worry, we will discuss about that how can you create your dynamic routes or dynamic route using Codeigniter. For suppose you are creating your own pages like WordPress. If you are familiar with WordPress, then you know that WordPress use the pages and post. So that's why I'm saying, so you can create your own pages, dynamic pages. So we'll discuss about this, but don't worry, we are going to cover some advanced topics in this series. So thank you for watching.